Welcome to Let's Learn Railway Empire 2 together. All right, hi, this is Attica, and welcome to Let's Learn Railway Empire 2 together. You're going to have to bear with me for a minute. It's been a while. I'm going to have to look at this and figure out where we are. So I guess we could start with, what are we trying to do? This is the create steel ourselves, which we're doing in a factory we own in Austin, the one that was placed there very quickly by the computer when we hit 40,000 in Austin. And it's talking about the tools factory in Houston as a customer and 12 loads of tools to Austin. So that means Austin, really, we just need to keep growing, right? Austin and Houston need to keep growing. Now, we went out and did a whole bunch of passenger routes. We've got everything connected except Knoxville. And we had talked about first of all, I just forgot it. That's the simplest answer. And the other thing is, we did talk about buying her out before we went in there because her mess is all over the place here. She's got a decent looking little mess, but we're still a mess. All right, so we want to keep these going. Let's just see where are we? We're at 91.5% with the library. So we're really around 81.5, which is okay. Okay, we're solid there. We're keeping that one growing. How about you? You're at 85% with the library, so 75, that'll be all right. Beaumont's at 87 without any help, but it's smaller at 54,000. It's about to hit that. 60 is kind of a crucial area because right here, 50 is where you start getting manufactured goods other than the beer and meat and the cloth, which I kind of think of as very early stuff. But you get the clothing and the planks and the liquor and the dairy products. Then you have, you guys can read, I assume, most of you. So let's see, what are we going to do? I'm trying to remember if we had done the balancing for these lines. Doesn't look like it. We've added to the stress of the system slightly. So we're trying to make clothing up here. And of course, Shreveport is too small to really do a good job with it. And so there's some things we need to do with that. But I just want to go back and rebalance and make sure, like for example, if you're going to make clothing, then you need the 3 cloth. Each of the cities will need 1 cloth. And then you'll need 3 more cloth to get the the eventual 3 clothing you want to do up here or wherever you're making your clothes. So for your cluster. So we need to look at this guy. Okay, we got him up at 6.4. That's where he needs to be. And you can see he's making a nice profit, apparently. I don't know if that total profit means accounting for this or what he's made since we bought it. That'd be interesting to know, I think. Let's double check out here and make sure we've got this line set up to run 6. We set it at a 10, and 6 would be about a 9. So he's kind of okay. Maybe throw another train on there. Okay, make sure he's okay. So we've got enough wool, in theory, coming in, assuming our guy here reacts to it. So he's going to need to level up another time. And I think he's probably looking at, he's smarter than we are, right? He's looking at this and saying, well, yeah, you want to do 6 here, but where are you going to send it? So we got to get this up to a level 3, I think, before he's going to totally react to what we're doing. That'd be my guess. So we also have to make sure we're getting enough movement between these. And I also want to see, are we actually shipping? Oh, see this? We've got steel ready to export, right? That's what it says right there. and I think it says we've made 5, didn't it? We've made 5. There's only 4, so there's got to be one like moving down there. Look at this. There is one. There's one moving down there. Now the question is, how long is he? He is 9.3. There's only 1 train. And he would need to be I assume he's coming out of this side. Yeah, he is. So he would need to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would need to be an 11. He's a 9, so he's good enough. Yeah, he is. Okay. And this guy over on this side would need to be taking 1. We could count as a half, and 2, 3, call it 4. 1 would be enough this way. And yeah, actually, I think we're decently balanced. I mean, we could throw another one on here in anticipation of, well, not really. I started to say of tools coming back, but that's all right. We've already accounted for that. All right. Okay. Those are good. We're just in hurry up and wait mode, so don't ever just sit when you're in hurry up and wait mode. I have a bad tendency, and when I'm playing poorly, what I'll do is just sit here and go, and stare at the screen, right? So I think what I'd like to do is, I think I'd like a 3-city I want to grow New Orleans, because we know, like, New Orleans has a bridge construction site, right, that needs steel and wooden planks. Now, that functionality hadn't opened up to us yet, but I would love to grow like Shreveport, Jackson, New Orleans, right? And then maybe even Pensacola, Tallahassee, Montgomery, because we've got coal here. That's clay. Where's iron ore? Let's look at iron ore. I'm just thinking ahead to how can we speed this process up when it hits us. We know it's going to hit us. Am I looking at the right thing? This. Where's my iron ore? Iron ore. There's some right there. Is that the only iron ore on the map? It is. There's our iron ore. Okay. So we got a steel mill in Austin. Wonder how this is. Well, I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, there's a construction site here and one here, and I wouldn't be shocked if they said send it to both, right? Which, of course, we could do. That's interesting. There's only the one iron ore site, because whichever way you scroll, see the arrow? It's always pointing back to that same place. I think we started. Did we start the process? I apologize. I think we started the process. Yeah, bringing wood. We've got our first shipment of wood. We've got our first shipment of grain. We should have a shipment, I think, coming out of here maybe, or here. Where's it coming from? We got that, didn't we? We're past that. Yeah, that Dallas, Memphis. This thing here, it's not worth having. We're going to delete that rail line, because it just doesn't make the money that these little city-to-city puddle jumpers make. They do much better. So we should have one coming out of here. Yeah, we've got a couple. There's one going down there. Number 2 is waiting for deployment. It's overkill. I think we're going to kill that one. Okay, good. I wasn't 100% sure we would get the one we wanted, but we did. All right, so we got the meat going down there. We got the grain. A couple trips, it'll be done. The long pole in the tent will be the wood, of course. And we could probably give it a buddy. Wouldn't hurt anything if we gave it a buddy, if we could find it. I don't see it, so we'll do it this way. That guy there. Nah. We're not going to do that. Never mind. All right. Sorry. After all that, what I want to do is build a 3-city cluster: Shreveport, Jackson, and New Orleans. So we got beer down here. We can have our cloth here, so we need to get meat here, but we got the clothing, right? So our big meat producer, Austin, has 43. It's making more than our cluster can consume. So let's take advantage of that. Let's put. Oh, how are we going to do this? Got our passenger line coming up in this. What I'm going to do is something you don't typically do here. We're going to put, well, the warehouse is not a big deal. We're going to have a warehouse and maintenance in Shreveport down here. But what we're going to do is then on the warehouse, we're going to say, take meat, okay? And we're going to bring meat. We've got a nice line going up here, going up like this that we can come across. And this will be our meat provider for this 3-city cluster, even though it's coming from down here in our other 3-city cluster. So that's a little unusual, but I think it's the easiest way to do it. Now, we could, of course, run meat from Dallas, but I actually want Dallas to feed Dallas, Oklahoma City, Fayetteville. Okay? So our challenge here is this passenger line that's coming up like that. We can work around it. Let's go. Let's start blowing up some track. Let's go here, 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 and here, and all that too. All right. So let's come out of here and make a beeline right out here to this track. Maintain some speed. There we go. Double track that back. Okay. And then let's take this line that has to hook into the freight. Might as well have a 4 here. Let's go for a 4 wide grid. There we go. Cut that out. And then we're going to come down here and link up with the freight line, which is this one over, the 2 over here to the right. Slows down a bit, but that's okay. Why can't we grab that? Grab that. There we go. Come on down and hook in like that. Barely had to even change that. I guess we need to work. I'm trying to think, do I even need to delete the passenger line? Passengers are going to go up here and then hook into this. A 10-degree tunnel is not going to cut it. We got it anchored on both ends. Let's see if we can pick it up in the middle. What about if you just go over it like that? About kind of swing out to keep some speed. 2-degree grade. I'll bet you we could raise it up. If we took it just off it, we could raise. It only raises one side. Let's go back here. Raise that up and that up. What's it take to get these even there? Okay, that's 7 and 6. Now, if we slide this back, now, is it just ridiculously tall to go over that? It is, isn't it? Isn't that just like ridiculously tall? That's looking a little better. Can we go back? Okay, now it's down to 6, which I really don't mind for a passenger line. Let's just keep that. It looks nice. Sorry, my driving's not great. Okay. Let's finish off the double track. into there. Ooh, 8 degrees. I don't care. Okay. So our freight line's reconnected, our passenger line's reconnected. And we should be good to go. All right. And we got this connected. So let's, we set that for the meat. So let's do a line that goes from here to here. A freight line. And I'll put a priority on this. Actually, in fact, that's about all we're going to allow it to do. And it might even bring clothing back, which would be good because Austin's the one we really have to grow. So it's 17 days. We would want 2, 4, 6 eventually. 6 into 56 is 9. So we would want 2 trains would be 18. Or no, sorry. Yeah, that would be it. Okay, we want to run 2 trains. I'm going to assume I can fix those problems. Whoa, that's wrong way. Up here. Well, we got the gridiron. We probably don't have. Yeah, we're missing signals there. The rest of it should be good because it's just using our old track. All right, so that should be good. That should get meat up here. So this is going to be an interesting one because we're going to have a 3-city cluster that doesn't make its own meat, at least not at the beginning. Now, we may change that later, and run this cattle over to Jackson or to New Orleans or whatever. Now let's do kind of a set it, forget it kind of a deal here. So I think we're gonna let's decide who gets what. Sugar to Shreveport up here. Corn. I think corn will come from here. It'll come from here and probably come in like this, into this. So corn here, sugar here, grain down here where the beer is, fruit here, logs. I think we won't touch this one. We'll do logs to Jackson, veggies to Jackson. This is going to move up to Jackson because of this textiles. That should do it. And let's see. Let me think about this. Yeah. Okay. So let's put a station down here on Jackson, and then let's reconfigure this. How far up can we? Let's let that train get past where we're going to be deleting, which will be that supply tower. Of course, he stops at the supply tower, and probably after he leaves, we're probably going to. He's probably going to drop off anyway. All right, we'll kill that. He did drop off when he realized his line was totally screwed up. All right, we're going to go here, and we're going to go into no. First, we're going to go down here to New Orleans, Mississippi, and put in a freight station. And then we're going to come over and kiss the line here and come on up like so and into that. Double track it. Go hold off on this end for a second. And then we're going to connect this right here. It's going to come over and go in here like this. And we're going to, I do want shunt lines here, so we're going to come in like that. And then I want to do a foregrid on this. Okay. And I want a supply tower like that. Okay. So this line should be reset. Let's see. His line should be, oh, no. He has to get down this way. Okay, he still doesn't have a line, but what we've got here, this is coming out. So what we're going to do is come out the other side of this and go up to our passenger line and connect in like this. And then like that. Give it a gridiron and give it double track. And now this line down here should be good again. It says he's got a problem with the route. I guess, I think his problem would be this. Okay, he's got no problems now. Okay, so we've reestablished our line down here. Okay, now we want another line that can run independently of that one. That comes up like this, and I have to make a pretty long shunt line because of the way the signals work. We're going to make a shunt line here to back that up and get some speed. Good grief. That'll do. Okay. And like so. So this line that exists here, we're going to tell it to, if we haven't already, to tell it to run out of track number 1 and run full. For goodness sake, what's the matter with you? Okay, run full. Go. Then we're going to build another line like this that goes to here, and it's going to run full out of track 2. Freight, Brooks Mogul, that'll supply this cloth industry in Jackson. Then we're going to want the warehouses to talk to each other, so we're going to go here to here. Run parallel to our passenger line, and then come up here and connect with this if we can, and we can. Beautiful. And then come off like this and connect. Oh yeah, over here. Perfect. Give it a gridiron. Set our signals. Okay. Okay, now these two can talk to each other, and all the way down through here. Let's see. So we said sugar and corn would, well, sugar will come in down here, right? Right. Okay. The sugar that looks like an ear of corn is going to come in to the south. So he's going to go like this like this. And find some speed. There we go. That'll work. All right, plies for him aren't really forthcoming. We could put, I don't want to put it there. That's busy. Well, it's not really busy, but we'll put it there. All right. And we'll go corn to here. Run full from track 1. Freight, Brooks Mogul, 16. That was a 16. Now, a 3-city cluster for corn needs to be a 14. So, we're going to add a train. Okay. Then we're going to go here to this warehouse and say you are going to accept corn. Okay. Then we're going to do sugar to a top warehouse. Like this. We're also going to have a matching warehouse over here, which is going to take in lumber and veggies. And we're going to have one down here that's going to take in the grain. And we've got a passenger line right here, which we're going to adjust. We're going to kind of delete all of that. We're going to bring the passenger line from New Orleans out the other end. And if it slows down a little bit, so be it. We'll run them right down there, nice view of the ocean. We'll close when Katrina hits. And we'll come up like this. That'll work. And then we'll go back here and come in right there. And give it some signals. And then we're going to want to bring grain in to New Orleans. And we'll bring it in kind of like this. And it can come in the back as well, like this. We can double track it, back that off a little bit, and then hook it in like so. And we spent a whole bunch of money, and that's all right, okay? And like so. And now we got to look, I want to get a, shoot. They don't share. Shoot. And we took, that's, all right. Got to redo this. Got to see if we can get this to come down and run along this, right? And it's too tight. Oh, there. It didn't seem to mind that. Let's see if we can build that, run along this a little bit more, and then come up. And let's see if we can get a true double track through that area. Look, I think we did that time. Build gridiron. And now let's see if we can put a supply tower right there. We can, good. It covers all of them. All right, so Why can't you go in there? Oh, I think I goofed up this end, didn't I? Yeah. I want to take away part of this track and come out like this. There. And here to here. Track 1, run full, go, express, Brooks 5 days, beautiful. 4.5, even better. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, now we want this warehouse to go up to that warehouse. And really they're stations, I'm calling them warehouses. It's that we want this station to run up to that station, come out kind of straight for a little bit. We'll come on back down here to where you can get a better, there we go, a better run at it. Okay. And then we'll double track. I lost it. Lost my chance to double track the easy way, so we'll do it the regular way, which is also easy, honestly. And give it a gridiron. Signals. And I think a gridiron down here would be nice. And we'll turn on, let this run. Maintenance. Oh, and you know what I forgot? Aren't we supposed to buy her? Wasn't that what we said we would do? I can't remember. I think so. She's worth $7 million. We can get a loan for 4.7. And if I thought we would get 2 loans, which you used to be able to do pretty easily, we could get $8 million, but I don't think we could. Does anybody know the formula for how to figure out how much credit you can get at a point in time? It'd be very useful to know. As it is, we can get about 5. We only need like, geez, just stop for a minute. We only need like 2 million or 3 million to buy her. That will not take that long with all these passenger lines. I mean, look at these. If we sort this by average balance, we got 115, 113, 108, 91, 70. These are all per week. So she just did some sabotage on us. I hope she enjoyed it, because she's not going to be around long. She's not going to be around long enough to do it again. We'll wait till we get 2 million accumulated, and then we'll see what that leaves us with here. Okay. We need 7.2. We can get 4.8. Okay, let's raise this up to about 3. No, 2.5, 3. 2.75, and then we'll take another look. Again, it will not take very long. And then we'll get back to work on this. Okay, we finished something. What? Oh, the 13 steel. Okay, we made the steel. And I think it might be worth a quick look to see if we made... Yeah, see, we're making the tools now. Now, he'll probably go ahead and make... I think I've said this before. He'll make 9. Then he'll stop until he's got a customer. He'll have a customer when Austin hits 85,000, or when he hits 85,000. And we got to watch this. He's got a library. He's at 85.6. You are 89.6 for the library. Okay. So we really need this one to double grow. That's what we really want. But we also want to go play around with other stuff while we're waiting. What was I saying? Okay, 2.7 million. Let's double check what she's worth right this minute. See, it's gone down since last time we looked, or up from the time before. 7.1. We've got 2.7, and we can get 5, which would be 7.7. We'll take that, open that bond, and we'll go here and buy her out. Okay. Then we will merge and liquidate everything and get like 4 million back. So that didn't really cost us too much. Now she's gone. Got a clear playing court. Yeah, we will go, just for completeness sake, we will go here and put in a station, our passenger station in Knoxville. And come down kind of straight. No. I want to come down with speed as best we can. Uh, 68 will do. I want to come down here and then go this way. And then I want to go, let's see, this way. Like that. We're going to move that supply tower. Now, we've got the trains that are going on this line. I think we're just going to add, well, and let's see, make sure there's one of these has maintenance, but it certainly would. Okay, they got it in Atlanta. All right, let's just add it. Let's just keep that. We'll see how this goes. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Knoxville, Nashville, Knoxville, Atlanta. Express. All the wagons. 23 days, we're going to run 4 trains on that line. Okay, and then in Knoxville, we're going to put in a post office and a restaurant. Okay. So that should be more ka-ching coming in. All right, let's get back to this. We've got one more set to go. We got to get this warehouse talking to Shreveport. So I want to kiss this and build a nice looking bridge. Come over here like so. Double track that. Signals all the way. And there. All right, so now we've got our whole deal going for this 3-city cluster, and we want to get this sugar into there. So we're going to cross this, and we can actually see it raises up here. If we kind of go just north of that road with our line, we should be able to make a decent little bridge. And if not, we can do a flat crossing because these lines are not super busy. I mean, it's the coal line and the And then there'll be the sugar here. There'll be a lot of time this train isn't running, honestly, I would suspect. That's all. Although that tunnel is a -1. I mean, it's a beautiful tunnel. It really is. It's just a lovely tunnel. Keep it. Double track it. Okay. Oh, and I see here we don't need 2 platforms for this, that's for sure. So we'll come out like this, like so. Give it a tower here and here. Run full out of track 1. Freight. 6 days, beautiful. And we will put sugar, we will go maintenance, warehouse, sugar. Okay. Maintenance, warehouse, sugar. So we got corn and sugar. Got corn here, sugar here, and meat here. And we got grain here. We'll run fruit here and these 2 in here. All right, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go up here and come in. Be a little longer line, but it makes no difference. And we want to go. We want to catch that supply tower. And we do have, yeah, we do. So sugar can come back like this. And we will go here to here. Sugar for your initial setup should be at 28. No, not sugar. Well, they're all fruit, veggies, milk, sugar are all 28s. So that should be no problem for that line. We're going to say track 1, run full, freight, Brooks Mogul at 7. That's perfect. And we'll come down here. We got the settings error, which we don't care about right now. We've got a warehouse here that's going to hold fruit and grain. Okay. So we've got our fruit, grain, beer. Cloth, oh. Let's get logs coming down here. Like this. And then double track it like that. And we can go ahead and give it a bigger, the 4 platform, let them use them all. Unless it's going to come out to Timbuktu there. You know, there's no advantage to that because these 2 are always going to want to come over here, and this one's always going to want to come over there. So why wouldn't you have the tighter, faster, better signals anyway, closer, tighter to your station? A 2 and a 2 just makes more sense. All right. Give it signals. We'll give it a supply tower down here. And then we're going to go, let's make a line first. And lumber forget it, 3 city cluster is a 9. And I was mistaken before that. Sugar, milk, veggies, and fruit, the 28th for a 2 city cluster. For a 3 city, it should be 18. I'm looking at a chart I built. I'll share it with you if anybody's interested. I thought you keep making the same calculations over and over again once you write the silly things down. Lumber should be a 9 for a 3 city cluster. So we're going to build this. All right, why can't we build this line? What have you guys messed up? Oh, yeah, up here. We only want one platform here. 0 use for 2. And, okay, now, here to here, out of track 1, run full. I'm trying to get myself in the habit of doing that track 1 and the full for sure. The track 1, in case you add something else on here, you don't have to worry about messing up your second one because you're going to add it to another one. You know, I just want it set correctly to start with. 6 days, that's beautiful. And then up here, you can come right on down like this. Join the party. Head back up. And you can go here. Track 1, run full. Freight. 10 days, that'll work. Okay. And we will put veggies. Well, we'll put in a maintenance and a warehouse. And in the warehouse, there will be lumber and veggies. Okay. Lumber, veggies, grain, fruit, sugar, corn. I can't think of anything else. We set all those lines, so now we just need our city-to-city lines. So your city-to-city lines, and we can set them for like, let's see. Out of the bottom here, you're going to be taking 2, 4. Out of the bottom over here, you're going to be taking 2, so you're small fry. And over here, you're going to be taking just 2. So these are the same, and this one's the main one. So we want the 4. So we want the 4 from here to here. And a 4 is like a 4 into 56, which is like, bigger than that. This would be 52. So that one train should do that. Now, if we go from the bottom to the bottom down here, we still want the 4. We know it's going to take 2 trains because one was just barely enough for the other one. But let's just make sure we've got 20 days. Yeah, 2 would be excellent. Okay. And then we need Jackson to New Orleans. There are 2 either direction. So here to here would be 8 days. That would be lovely. And then we need, that's it, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. On one side. Now on the other side, from down here, we would be bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I should have split that. I guess we could just count it here. Just count this as 2, 3. 3, and then up here, 2, 3, 4. and up here, just the one. So Jackson is the biggest one. Let's just start with it. So it has to be a 4. So we do Jackson to Shreveport. Freight 13.52. That's actually close, but it's good enough. And it should be fine the other way then. It's for one train to go from here to here. Freight here. 8 days is fine. And then we got our one long one, which would be 2, 3, kind of 3 here. Let's do a 3 from New Orleans to Shreveport, I guess. And that would be here to here. 20 days. 3 would be an 18, so a couple of trains go. All right, that 3-city cluster is done until we get growth from another city, and we're going to stop right there. We're still growing. We are got everything done but the tools, and the tools are relying upon Austin to hit 85,000. We got 12,000 to go. We're growing as fast as we can. We'll keep an eye on that. Next time we'll double check, make sure they're, think of some other product we could run in there. It'd be easy to do, like liquor or something like that from another place. We're also going to build a 3-city cluster here. We'll maybe even build one up here in Tennessee, maybe one down here. But I think we're in good shape right now, and we'll see what happens next in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for more Railway Empire 2 videos. Thank you.